Okay, guys. As you can see, we got GPS. GPS is right there. Okay. It's only a little full wire, so I'm hoping it's gonna work because the diagram showed 6 wires, I think, but we'll see. All right, and you see we got TBS Pro 32. It's pretty sweet. Got the Run Cam Eagle 2, and then we have the TBS Crossfire. Okay, now that is not too bad of a job. I think I did pretty good soldering. Got a bunch of open space though. I guess I can use it for whatever. Now, fingers crossed, we don't burn it down. Yes. Alright, we have the JBF7 like I told you. It's a very nice board. I like how he's got the wide pads. You know, it really helps with soldering, especially if you're a newbie like me still kind of soldering it. But as you can see, here's my TBS Crossfire. Okay, I got her all nice and soldered in there. Alright, nice and clean for the most part. And then I have the Run Cam Eagle 2 Pro. It's pretty nice, man. I really like it. It's got the audio as well. Hopefully I do have that wired up because I was kind of iffy about how to wire up the audio and VBAT plus. Okay, it don't really show it on the wiring diagram, so worst case scenario I'm gonna flop it around if I need to, because there's really no power to it, so it should be alright. I mean, I don't see what it's gonna hurt. And then I have the GPS. It's a little 4-wire one, which is pretty nice and simple, and hopefully I have it wired up correctly, because it's got the RX and the TX, and I know that the TX is supposed to go to the RX and RX goes to the TX. It's backwards for some reason, I don't know why. And then you got TBS Unify Pro 32. There is pretty straightforward. I got the ground out, power out, and I'm not sure what that blue one was, or turquoise. Oh, it's the Crossfire. Okay, I'm not sure what the Crossfire 1 or TX1 is for. I mean, if somebody does, please let me know. And also, if y'all ever use the Run Cam Eagle Pro 2, let me know. Like, I don't know, I might be a little scared to try it out. I know I gotta fix a little wire, it looks like sticking out. That's okay, I can fix that. Other than that, though, I got everything soldered up. Next thing to do now is to plug it up and hook it up to the Betaflight and see what happens. Alright guys, I kind of saved you the boring part. I got my controller set up as throttle. Here's y'all. Here's roll. Here's pitch. It's all set up correctly. I have the Jumper T16. It's the one that I'm using. It's got the Crossfire module. Okay. It's a pretty sweet little radio. Alright. Hopefully I got everything set up correctly. I just went by the website, the way it tells you to set it up. So we'll start from the beginning here. I ain't calibrated because I don't have it hooked. So ports, you know, this one right here you don't mess with at all. And UART1 I have set for my Crossfire. Okay, smart ports on. Alright, that's in UART2. UART3 is disabled. I don't have anything on that yet, which I probably will down the road. I'll probably get like a GoPro or another type of better quality camera for recording. And of course UART4's got the GPS, and then UART5 for my VTX, which is a TVS Pro Unify 32 or Unify 32 or Unify Pro 32. Okay, it's pretty simple. It actually all went together fairly easy. Alright, the configuration, so I really like the F7. This F7 board is super easy. The F4 I'm still having trouble with, but I ain't set the motors up yet because I don't have it connected to the ESC yet. Okay, but as you can see, it's a D-Shot 600, which is I think a lot of them. Okay, I didn't really mess with none of that yet. The frequency is 8, so I ain't got that one on. I don't even think it's got a barometer, magnometer. I ain't sure, but I got the serial based Spectrum receiver, Crossfire. Let's see, GPS set, U-block, auto bound, auto configuration. I ain't really messed with none of this yet. Just so you can kind of see how mine is set up. I ain't really touched none of that or that yet. Then, well, you've seen the receiver, and here's how I got my mode set up. You know, I'm just messing around learning right now. Like air mode, I don't have a clue what it is. Flip over turtle mode, I know what that is. And then launch control, I'd like to play with. But like I said, I ain't got the motor set up yet. But as you can see, we are all flashing and pretty. Alright guys, I pretty much got the everything set up except for this. As you can see, motor 1 is that back right one. It is spinning the right way. Motor 2, top right, is spinning the wrong direction, along with motor 3 is also the wrong direction. Motor 4, perfect. Okay, so all I gotta do is go back on there and resolder those two, or reverse them two, and then we should be good. Now I guess I need to go into modes. Okay, I gotta make sure that I got my arm. That's my arm switch. It's disabled currently, but as long as it does that, motor spool up after I unplug it, we should be good. So let me save. Always make sure you save. Oh yeah, look at that GPS now. Alright, disconnect. Let's unplug that. Now my battery's plugged in. It's a 6-cell, by the way. It's not moving, so what we want to do, arm it. No. Uh-oh. See? No movement with the motors. So what's that? Oh, turtle mode. So now I have to figure out why it's not working. So once I do, I'll let y'all know. Alright guys, Now, that one's going that way. That one's going that way now. That one's spinning this way. It's going to the outside, which is how it's supposed to be. All I did was these two outside wires right here, this one and this one, I unsoldered it and swapped them. That's it. Easy breezy. So now all I gotta do is figure out what is up with it not arming, which they actually have. If you go to the setup, you look over here, arming disabled. Ooh. Okay. Now, when I arm it, the motor's cut on. See, arm. Looks like I'm gonna have to do some tuning and figuring out what is up with that, because I ain't never had one do that before. As soon as I arm it, the motors come on. But now it could be this launch control. Let's take that off. Just X out of it. Still doing it. Okay, flip over turtle mode. That angle. Alright, well, I need to figure that out. What's up, guys? Let me just say, holy crap. I put my little 6-cell 1300 milliamp battery on there. Wow, that damn power. Oh, it sounds like it is going to rip. It's coming along pretty good. Let me I actually really like how it's turned out. Let me show you. It's turned out pretty sweet, man. I got the gum fan light up props. They're actually pretty cool. These are red, but I got the 1300 milliamp. Who was that? Z's or whatever batteries. They're really good batteries. I got one in my turbo timber. That thing's pretty awesome. Got that Eagle Run Cam Eagle Pro 2. And well, pitch, it'll go like that. Oh god, yeah. All I gotta do now is, well, as you can see, I got a 3D printer. I got to make me something to hold my GPS and my antenna as well. The Model T antenna right there. And I gotta figure out something for that. I mean, that just looks horrible. I mean, it's like, what is that? Man, that's nasty looking. Anyways, this thing is going to be sick. I just turned her on, put the props on there, held her down, and tested it out. And it worked out pretty good. So far, everything looks good. When I arm it, the throttle kicks in, and it seems like that's a feature of the drone right now, because you know how like the DJI, they will kick in, and it's like a low throttle, and then you can just bump it and it takes off. Well, I guess as soon as I get time tomorrow, I'm going to run the wires better, find a way to mount the GPS and the antenna so they don't come off, and give her a test fly, and we'll see what happens. I also got another bigger drone. It's got them big old motors on there. There's sunny skies. There, right there, I got the Panda RC VTX on it. I have a Serial RX, and I got a Cadex camera to go on it. I'm going to try to set that one up as long range. I got GPS for it as well. Other than that, guys, keep flying.